2024 at second season today. And in this beautiful moment, I would like to say thank you for all the participants for joining this competition, and thank you for teachers for supporting your students in this competition. And I would like to introduce our judges for second session today. Mr. Alexius Madar, he is a lecturer of Widya Mandira Catholic University, Kupang, and our native speaker, Mr. Tyson. And for all the participants, as usual, we have some rules that you have to follow during the competition, and here they are. Okay, before we start our competition, I would like to say thank you for our sponsors, Dinas Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Provinsi NTT, Bank NTT, Akademik Teknik Kupang, Kanwil Kementerian Agama Provinsi NTT, Mr. Franciscus Go, Mr. Ories Moidak, Mr. Franz Abba, and Agromina. And for all the participants and judges, we are going to start our competition on second session today, and we are going to start from number 106, Christina Claudia Baby Watu. And for others except Christina Claudia Baby Watu, please wait in the waiting room. Okay, number 106, Christina Claudia Baby Watu from SMKN 2 ND. Hello, Christina.
Hello.
Hello, Christina. Do you hear me?
Mister.
Mrs.
Yes.
Okay, Christina, how are you in this afternoon?
Good.
Okay, great. Are you ready for your speech?
I'm ready.
Okay, Christina Claudia Baby Watu from SMKN 2 ND. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Salve, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Salam Pancasila. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges, the audience, and my dear friends, today I stand before you to celebrate the incredible pillar of our society, peace and democratic election in a with which the title election in a beautiful harmony. These two concepts are not just words, but the very essence of a thriving and harmonious society. First, let's talk about peace. Peace is not just the absence of conflict, but the presence of understanding, compassion, and unity. It is beautiful symphony, the place when heart and mind come together in harmony. This is the foundation on which we can build a better world, where differences are celebrated and conflicts are resolved through dialogue and diplomacy. It is the key that unlocks the door of progress, prosperity, and happiness for all. Now, let's move on to democratic election. I know every vote is hard, every open doors and votes calls. That is the power of democracy. I say, you shaping your future. Democratic election allow us to choose our leader, hold them accountable, and ensure that the power remains in the hands of the people. It is a beacon of hope that shines brightly, inspiring nations around the world to strive for equality, justice, and inclusivity. When peace and democratic election come together, magic happens. It is a celebration of diversity, where people from all walks of life, with different beliefs and backgrounds, come together to build a better world society. It is a testament to the power of dialogue, compromise, and the belief that every vote matters. It is a reminder that we are stronger together, that our differences are our greatest strength, and that unity is the path to progress. So, let us cherish and protect these two precious gifts. Let us continue to strive for peace, not just within our border, but across the globe. Let us uphold the principle of democracy, ensuring that every election is free, fair, and transparent. Let us be the change we want to see in the world, spreading love, understanding, and respect. In the word of Mahatma Gandhi, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. Let us be the change, my friends. Let us be the champion of peace and the guardians of democracy. Thank you, and my peace and democratic election forever shine brightly in our hearts and in our world. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, salve, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan dan salam Pancasila.
Okay, salam Pancasila, Christina. Christina, thank you for your speech. I have a small question for you, okay? Are you going to vote in this election?
Yes.
Okay, so can you give some examples, concrete examples, to maintain the peaceful election in our country or in your area?
Pardon me, could you mind to repeat your question, because I can not listen the question.
Okay.
But
yeah, I want you to give some concrete examples to maintain peaceful election.
yes.
Okay, so your answer is yes. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. And good luck with your study.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Christina Claudia Baby Watu from SMKN 2ND. You did a great job today. Thank you for your participation in this competition. And we move to number 107. We move to number 107, Fikardo M. Asbanu from SMKN 1 Soe Timur Tengah Selatan. Halo Fikardo.
Fikardo M. Asbanu.
Halo Fikardo.
SMKN 1 Soe Timur Tengah Selatan.
Halo Fikardo.
Halo Fikardo.
Yes. Halo.
Fikardo M. Asbanu. Fikardo SMKN 1 Soe Timur Tengah Selatan.
Fikardo, are you ready for your speech? Fikardo, please ask your teacher to reduce the volume in a Zoom application so you can hear me well.
Halo. Halo.
Fikardo, halo.
Yes, I'm ready.
Fikardo, please ask your teacher to reduce the volume in a Zoom application so you can hear me well.
Ricardo, please ask your teacher to change the monitor to Zoom, not from YouTube.
Halo. Yes, I'm ready.
Please change the monitor, Fikardo, from YouTube to Zoom so you can hear me well.
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, Fikardo, are you ready for your speech? If you're ready, time is yours.
Yes, I'm ready. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the time today. My name is Fikardo Mbanu. I'm from SMK Negeri 1 Soe. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable educators, and especially my friends who participate in this competition. First of all, I ask you to thank to God for His blessing so that the English speech competition may go well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my topic is post-free election. Do you know what an election is? Yeah, the sense of an election is a learning process for the entire nation and its people. Elections in Indonesia are a valuable test for the people and its government about to vital the democratic values for all the identity of Indonesia people. To have quality elections safe from hoaxes and frauds, we first need campaigns free from fake news and misinformation. Ladies and gentlemen, what is a hoax? Do you know the meaning of hoax? No? Okay. The first, I will discuss about hoaxes. A hoax is when a group or person manipulates information to cover up the truth and falsify the data. On the other hand, the hoax can be using false data, switch into believing a false narrative without the ability to provide legitimate data. Next, the following point is hate speech or sara toward ethnic groups, religions, races, and intergroup religions. Ladies and gentlemen, do you already know about hate speech? Yeah, hate speech is speech that is culturally and legally forbidden, such as how we speak, how we write, how we behave, and how we perform in public toward other of people, especially minorities. That sometimes leads to acts of violence, creating larger divides and misunderstanding between the aggressor and the victim. Ladies and gentlemen, my final point is about money politics and how money is used to influence choices. Money politics create a reward system to change the minds of representatives based on material gain. So, based on the points I've given today, I'm five all brothers and sisters to look out for boxes, money politics, and false information, so that we can create a conducive election process this year. So I believe that to have quality elections safe from hoaxes and frauds, need campaigns free from fake news, hoaxes, money politics, and hate speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you all once together to make the 2024 election an example of our society has become smarter with politics as well as a celebration of our maturity as a democratic Indonesian nation. Ladies and gentlemen, do you all think with smarter representative in this 2024 election? KBB? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is all my today. Thank you again. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, Ricardo. How are you, Ricardo? Hello, Ricardo. I think there is a delay of the audio.
I'm fine.
Okay, Ricardo, my question. Have you ever found a false... Yeah, my question now. Have you ever found a hoax or a fake news in your social media? Okay, Ricardo, my question. Have you ever found a hoax? Yeah, my question now. Have you ever found a hoax or fake news in your social media? Okay, Ricardo, my question. Have you ever found a hoax? Yeah, my question now. Have you ever found a hoax or fake news in your social media?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Ibu Ani, I think there's a problem with the audio. There's a delay in the audio, so maybe we can continue to the next participant.
Okay, Mr. Alex. Actually, they have no problem with the audio, but they use monitor from YouTube. They do not use from Zoom application.
So I think they use maybe more than one device at the same time over there.
Yes, exactly, Mr. Alex. And our committee already text them to change the monitor. Ricardo. Ficardo M. Asbanu. Okay, Ficardo M. Asbanu. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. You did a great job today. Say hi to your teacher and your friends there. Okay, judges, we move to number 108. We move to number 108. Rachel Zamanta Anastasia Coro from SMA Negeri 8 Kupang. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Rachel Zamanta Anastasia Coro, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Rachel. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Rachel Zamanta Anastasia Coro from SMA Negeri 8 Kupang, time is yours.
Honorable judges, respected audience, and everyone here today. Shalom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salve, Salam Kebajikan. First of all, I'd like to thank to the God. It is because of him we are all able to attend this contest. Now, before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Rachel Zamanta Anastasia Coro, but you can call me Tasha. I'm in the 11th grade at SMA Negeri 8 Kupang, standing here before you all to deliver my speech. I hope you all feel amazing as I am right now. But to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous.
Promo Astaga Nugget! Dapetin cashback Traveloka Points hingga 888.000.
Instead, I will deliver my speech on topic novice voters. Novice voters is called as a beginner because the voter who will vote on 14 February 2024 must be 17 years old. Novice voters is part of young voters, which is a unique voters. The question is, why they are called as a unique voters? And the answer is, because they have the advantage of being a group that has broad access to mass media and social media. CSIS, or Center for Strategic and International Studies, even mentioned that issues of health, labor, the environment, democracy, and even the issue of eradicating corruption were concerned to young voters. The millennial generation is a generation that is often considered anti-political, plays a big role in determining the future direction of this nation. Of course, starting with how to choose the leader of this year's political celebration. As a new voters, we have to be smart in making our choices. What we can do to decide our choices is filtering the information from the digital world, or spread kindness, etc. As a generation born in the digital era, we can take the advantage of the digital devices we have. We can use the social media as a campaign technique, convey opinions, and so on. However, we have to pay attention to the ethics by not conveying negative content that can bring hostility and hateful action. Novice voters can also play a role in transmitting good and correct information to others or their small community such as family, because they tend to have brilliant thoughts, perspective, and energy that can rejuvenate the political worlds and other worlds. Novice voters must be encouraged to participate actively. At least this can be done through campaigns that inspire political enthusiasm and invite other people to participate in the political decision. The role of novice voter is highly expected in this 2024 elections. As long as there are young voters or new voters who care into integrity and anti-corruption, this country and nation will be still stand and successful in the future. That's all for my speech. I hope we all can learn and enjoy it. Thank you and shalom.
Okay, thank you very much, Tasya.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, Tasya, are you going to vote in this election?
No, I'm not.
Because?
I'm still 16 years old.
Okay, so do you know what is the minimum age for someone to vote in Indonesia?
17 years old. 17 years old up to.
Okay. So because you are not going to vote, but what contribution can you give to make our election peaceful?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, what contribution you can give to make our election peaceful?
Well, I will answer the question. Okay. I will give a suggestion to the other voters that who will participate in the elections, that we as a young voters, we have to control for our country and nation. So we have to choose the best and the good leader for this year political election. So our country and nation will be successful and stand still in the future.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer, Tasya. Good luck with your study.
Thank you very much too.
Bye-bye now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Rachel, Samantha, Anastasia, Coro from SMA Negeri 8 Kupang. You did a wonderful job today. Thank you for your participation in this competition. We move to number 109. Number 109, Gabriel Sayuna from SMKN Batu Putih, Timur Tengah Selatan. Halo, Gabrianus. Halo, Gabrianus. Halo, Gabrianus. Gabriel Sayuna, hello. Hello, Gabrianus. I can see you, but I cannot hear your voice.
Yes.
Hello, Gabrianus.
Yes.
Okay, Gabrianus, are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I ready.
Okay, good. Gabrianus Sayuna from SMKN Batu Putih, Timur Tengah Selatan. Time is yours.
Okay. Good afternoon, all of us. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present my speech about young voters. First of all, let us give thanks to God for His grace that we can gather at this event in good health. Let me introduce my name Gabriel from SMK Negeri Batu. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all. Today, I would like to address a group that plays a crucial role in shaping the future of our nation, young voters. The youth is the backbone of our country, and their participation in the democratic process holds significant weight over the direction and goals of our nation. First and foremost, let us acknowledge that young voters bring fresh perspectives, positive energy, and innovative spirit that can usher a positive change in the fabric of our society and nation. However, there are at times stereotypes suggesting that young voters are less interested or less concerned about politics. Today, I wish to dispel such stereotypes. It is important for us to recognize that young voters are agents of change. They bring new ideas, progressive values, and the courage to push the change. Therefore, it is crucial for us to support young voters, provide them an equal standing in the decision-making process, and listen to their aspirations and ideas. General elections are a critical moment where the voices of young voters can have a significant impact. I urge all young voters, present their every day right to vote. This right is not just an obligation but also an honor. By exercising your vote, you have the power to shape the government and choose leaders who will represent your values. However, with this right comes responsibility. Young folks play an important role in maintaining the integrity of democracy. It is important to seek accurate information, understand the positions of candidates, and make informed decisions. Do not hesitate to question, analyze, and seek more information. Furthermore, let us encourage the participation of young voters in the public decisions, forums, and other political activities. This is an effective way to build a better understanding of critical issues and to hear various perspectives. Finally, let us remind ourselves that young voters are the future pillars of our nation. By uniting and actively participating, we can create a fair, inclusive, and sustainably society. Your voices have the power to shape the destiny of this nation. Thank you to the active young voters. And let us together forge a better future for us all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Gabrianus. Gabrianus, are you going to vote in this election?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the names of the three presidential candidates?
This candidate.
Do you know the names of our presidential candidates?
Yes.
Can you mention them?
President name?
What are the names of the presidential candidates that you are going to vote in this election?
Prabowo.
Prabowo.
Prabowo. Anies Baswedan.
Yeah.
And Ganjar Pranowo.
Okay, thank you. So you know them and you will vote for one of them, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Gabrianus.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Gabriel Sayuno from SMKN Batu Putih, Timur Tengah Selatan. You did a great job. Thank you for your participation in this competition. Okay, we move to number 106. I'm sorry, 110. 110, Zoe Daniel Ardondun, SMA KR Tunas Bangsa. Halo Daniel. Halo Daniel.
All right. Hello.
Hello Daniel.
Yeah, hello. Am I clear? Can you hear my voice?
Okay, I can
clearly?
hear you now, Daniel. Are you ready for the speech, Daniel?
I'm extremely ready. I'm indeed ready.
Okay, Zoe Daniel Ardondun from SMA KR Tunas Bangsa, time is yours.
Thank you so much. All right. Greetings and good afternoon, honorable judges and everyone else, especially the committees. First of all, I would thank all of you for having me right now. Most of all, I would like to thank the judges, committees, and friends, and of course, God for giving me the great opportunity and great health that I can indeed attend this competition today. All right. So, the topic that I will be speaking to you about is young voters. Now, before I start, I would like to introduce my name, my long name. My name is Zoe Daniel Ardondun. You can simply call me Ardo. And I'm currently at the 11th grade and I'm 16 years old. Now, first of all, before I go to the more specific part of my speech, I would like to emphasize on how important young voters are for our country, Indonesia, especially in the upcoming presidential election. Now, questions are, why are we as young voters important? And how are we as young voters important? New voters, or people around the age of 16, age of 17 actually, legal ones, age of 17 until 21 years old, college students, uni students, or even school students are indeed a very unique segment. Now, it is said to be unique because the behavior of new voters with great enthusiasm, relatively more rational, and most of all, they seek pleasure, and they are thirsty for change, and surely they are promising in terms of quantity. So it is part of one of the greatest supporters of our country, Indonesia. Now, political awareness is the greatest part or the most determining factor in an election participation. So, however, what differentiates new voters from other groups that already has experiences is indeed their political experience. Well, new voters has just joined election participation, so they don't have ideological motivation, they don't have specific motivations. They only join through dynamic context of their own political environment, everyone surrounding them. Now, new voters such as me or some of my friends around 17 years of age are easily influenced by certain interests. Certain interests means their own interests, coming from their families, their closest members, such as parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, or even their friends, even their teachers sometimes. Now, apart from that, they're also easily influenced by the mass media. Mass media, such as what? News from television, brochures, posters, even hoaxes as well. They're easily influenced by that if they don't actually take careful look on some of the news. Other than that, apart from that, they can sometimes be defeated by bad opinions on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. There are a lot of informations, preferences, and a lot of other choices that people are polluting into their minds. So it makes whatever they rely on making a choice, it tends to be uncertain, tends to be unstable, and easily change according to their surroundings. But now, new voters in the age of 17 until 19 years old have cultural values of relaxed, free, tend to be informal, and other than that, they also seek pleasure. That's why everything that are less enjoyable will easily be avoided. So whatever they enjoy, they will easily pick that one. Now, for the 2024 simultaneous election that will happen in February 14th, 2024, it is predicted that the millennial generations and the Generation Z will have a great increasing in numbers. So it is really a great part for our support. It is our part, it is a teenager's part, it is a millennial's part right now to take part into the election to support our nation. That's why we actually need great education for elections, so that what they rely on doing their part is actually what they rely on making their choice is according to ideological motivations. That's why I urge each of us as young voters to take our part and support our nation through joining the election. Thank you so much. I would love to see you in my next appearance. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Okay, thank you, Ardo. How are you today, Ardo?
Very good, very good, sir.
Okay, I just have one question for you, Ardo. What do you think about the importance of political education for the young voters?
All right, for me, the importance of, first of all, thank you for the question. So for me, the importance of political education is so that anything, as I said, as I've emphasized before, anything that we rely on as teenagers on making a choice is actually certain and stable, so that we won't be swing voters. Swing voters is when people go from here and go from there. They're not stable. They don't have a great foundation. So when people ask us about something, so why do you pick him? Why do you pick, for example, Prabowo? Why do you pick Anies? Why do you pick Ganjar? We don't have a stable proportion or reasoning for that part. That's why as for me, unfortunately, I'm not yet at 17 years of age, but my part that I will take is actually help my friends who are indeed in 17 years of age to actually support them and suggest them on political information, good ideological motivation, so that whatever they rely on making choices is actually stable and understandable, so that they won't just pick on what they think is good, but pick what actually is good for our country's sake, of course, and for their own sakes. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer, Ardo. Good luck with your study.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Zoe Daniel Ardondun from SMA KR Tunas Bangsa KUPANG. You did a wonderful job today. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. And we move to number 111, Falia Ha from SMA Negeri Webria Mata, Malaka. Halo, Falia. Halo, Falia. Falia Ha, hello.
Yes.
How are you, Falia?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking, Falia. Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I'm well.
Okay, Falia Ha from SMA Negeri Webriamata Malaka. Time is yours.
The honorable judges, the honorable managers, and my beloved friends. Before I start giving my speech today, I would like to invite you to say thanks to God who has given us mercy and blessing. So we can be together since day in our wonderful place. It will be a big honor for me to summarize here at the stage in front of you to give a speech about young fathers by title We Have Not Begin Fathers in General Relation to Thailand and Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, general election are a means of democracy to create a state government system that is sovereign by the people. State government, which young government people, is carried out according to the will of the people and is dedicated to the welfare of the people. Because the government cannot do anything without the country, without the consent of the people. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, one of the motivations in the election is the demographics, namely those aged 17 to 21 years. Most of its bases have the study of high school and university students. In general, non-students do not have constant political views, where their political views are still influenced by the political views of their parents, the environment, and information from social media. Political education of non-students is very important because the democratic process requires participation. Brothers and sisters, we as non-students must remember we have the right according to the needs of our councils without intermediaries or interaction from anywhere. Our choice is crucial in realizing our Dapu. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, to become a smart business leader in facing the culture and creativity, there are two strategies that must be understood, namely internally and externally. So, what strategies will be the ways to become smart leader internally and externally? There are some things that I can do for you. First, examine the track record, vision, and mission to work properly. Certainly, need to be able to process the determining the voting rights for competing candidates. Second, opponent of manipulation. One key related example in the middle of the Democratic Party is the state of manipulation. Surprisingly, this phenomenon has become something common in society. A smart leader will never be able to accept the power of a large community. Manipulation is a form of betrayal of democracy and harassment of the people and students. Third, be a sovereign leader without political interference by anyone and any form. Maintain the independence political choices leaders who fully elect the nations that come from others who are worthy to sit in parliament or developing country in the nation. Fourth, invite people around you to use their voting rights. In other words, don't abstain. The last tip, which is not important, is that we can participate in the parliamentary election in such a simple way, namely by providing information about the parliamentary election from trusted sources and inviting people around us to exercise your voting rights from voting. The thing is, extension is a really good. It's exemplified even though we can get into progress in the next 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, thus, the smart voting is a very important aspect that every student must have. Democracy is speaking to the able to foster political awareness as moderators of the voting rights. Indonesian future will be determined by users' political choices, that are advocated and practiced nationally. The last thing I will say. Choose the best candidate who can provide how be applied and done to pay the role. Smart leaders produce leaders who are honest, intelligent, fair, and able to maintain trust. I love this page will be useful to us. Thank you for your attention and pardon this. That's all today.
Okay, thank you very much, Filaria. Thank you for your speech, Filaria.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Filaria, you mentioned about money politics in your speech. Can you explain more about money politics? Can you hear me? Can you hear the question, Filaria?
Not clear.
It's not clear. I want you to explain more about money politics that you mentioned in your speech.
By providing information about general election 2024 using social media like Facebook and Instagram for my friends as young voters to come to the polling station as young voters and their voting rights directly. That's all my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Filaria. Say hello to all your friends there, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Falia Ha from SMA Negeri Webria Mata Malaka. You did a great job. Thank you for your participation in this competition.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, we move to number 112. We move to number 112. Keisa Aprilia Deubai from SMA Negeri 1 Mbanu, Timur Tengah Utara.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Keisha.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. How about you, miss?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking.
Thank God.
Keisha, are you ready for your speech?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Okay, great. Keisha Aprilia Deubai from SMA Negeri 1 Mbanu, Timur Tengah Utara. Time is yours.
Thank you. Be a good voters. Be a good user. Strain before sharing. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya. Salam kebajikan. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the chance that given to me, the Honorable of KUPANG as the organizer English Speech Competition 2024, committee, judges, and all of my friends who participate on these competitions. First of all, let us thank God for His blessing so that we can carry out this competition in good condition. My name is Keisha Aprilia Deubai, and I'm from Senior High School 1 Mbanu. On this occasion, I would like to deliver my speech with the theme, Hoax, Free Elections. So ladies and gentlemen, we all know that in this 2024 election will take place as mandated by the 1945 Constitution of the Republic of Indonesia, namely that general elections are held directly, publicly, secretly, honestly, and fairly every 5 years. Elections in this 2024 are an opportunity for us to choose leaders who will bring Indonesia to a better directions. Election is the foundation of democracy, and their integrity must be maintained so that people can make intelligent and meaningful decisions. But however, As reported by the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, or Cominfo, the number of hoaxes that relate to the 2024 election has increased up to the 10 times corporate of the previous years. Hoaxes in election are certainly very threatening the democratic process because they can damage the raise of trust and threaten our security and welfare ahead to the 2024 election. Social media is one media to spread a various of kinds of information for the truth and hoax. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, each of us has an important role in realizing hoax-free elections. As a good voters, we must be wise in filtering the information we receive. Then, how can we avoid being consumed by hoax news? There are many ways that we can do to create hoax-free elections. First, do not be influenced by the provocative headlines. Hoax news on social media tends to use the provocative titles that can confuse the public or even undermine public trust in the government or in the legislative candidates. For example, hoax news about falsifying election date, which make people confused. The second is, be careful in looking at news sources. We as a wise society are expected to be able to choose the information from the verified sources. For example, from the official account of General Election Commission or from the trusted application that I recommended is KUPANG or Tribunex, which present a lot of reliable information, ladies and gentlemen. Third, check the fact. When receiving information, check first where and from whom the information came from. Fourth, check the authenticity of the photo. We can use feature provided by Google to check the authenticity of the photo. So ladies and gentlemen, I, as a young generation, would like to invite all of us that in this 2024 election, let us become Indonesian people who are wise in filtering the information we receive in order to create an honest, fair, and hoax-free election atmospheres. Ladies and gentlemen that I respect, this is the end of my speech. Let us say no to misinformation, embrace the fact, and make your vote count for a brighter future. I'm Keisha Aprilia Diubai. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Santi 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 Om. Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Keisha, for a wonderful speech. So you talk about hoax-free election, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Do you mean that it is free to make hoax in the election, or the election without any hoax?
Okay, I'm
Which
sorry.
one do you mean?
Can you repeat your question because I cannot hear you clearly?
Okay, you talk about hoax-free election.
Okay.
Okay. So do you mean it is free to make hoax in the election or the election without any hoax? Which one?
I like when, thank you for your interesting question. I like when in this election time without hoax, because we know that in this election when people spread a lot of hoax, it can be it can give them a lot of negative, like they can feel pressure, depressed, and confused.
How do you differentiate hoax and a truth?
I'm sorry, but can you repeat again?
How do you know that? Oh, how do you know that this one is a hoax, but this one is not a hoax? How do you know that?
Okay, I know because I'm always search the information about the news. We can, like what I'm saying in my speech, we can search the sources, we can search about the title, and we can check the authenticity of the photo, so that we can know what a hoax news and what a truth news or what a good news for us.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Keisha.
welcome. Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you, Keija Prilia Deubay from SMA Negeri 1 KFM Mbanu, Timur Tengah Utara. Very impressive. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition.
Thank you.
Okay, we move to number 113. Putu Floricia Radisti from SMA Kristen Citra Bangsa Mandiri Kupang. Hello, Putu.
Hello, can you hear my voice?
Hello, Putu. How are you?
I feel amazing today. Thank you for asking, by the way.
Great. Are you ready for your speech, Putu?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Putu Floricia Radisti from SMA Kristen Citra Bangsa Mandiri Kupang, time is yours.
Your voice will influence the future, and your choice is your responsibility. Om Swastiastu. Shalom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Taufik, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good afternoon, the honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I'm going to talk further. I would like to ask you a question. So, have you ever seen this kind of poster before? Because nowadays, we enter the period of politics where the politicians are competing to show the best image of themselves to persuade people for choosing them in the election. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a democracy country, which means the citizens have the highest power in the government system. In this policy, every single of us has the right to express opinion and defend what we believe in. In this modern era, all interests require digital systems to make humans' lives easier. And it's pretty nice that people use social media to update the current condition. However, technological sophistication has become a weapon for the emergence of slander in the society. There are conflicts anywhere, hate comments, toxic, resentment, and so on. Based on the KUPANG article that was released on 10th of January 2024, it was written that Bawaslu East Nusa Tenggara and the other elements of government had assigned MOU about their commitment to create a host-free election, free of disinformation, and free of resentment. Well, intentionally, general elections were created to find a leader for the country's development and to build a bright future, right? But the question is, how could we expect a bright future if hostility still exists in the society? We do need a great leader, of course. But remember that the key of a successful country is the people themselves. Imagine if everyone cared to choose without degrading each other. Isn't that better? At the end of the story, a great leader will try to provide the best for his country. Otherwise, quarreling will only cause division. Dear my great fellows, today I am standing here as a 15-year-old girl that has no experience in political election. I don't have an identity card yet. I'm not old enough to be involved in politics. And I'm not even legal to be a voter. But over the years, I've been educated to understand how important peaceful is. As a student, I learned the wonder of Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. We are different, but still one. So start from now, stop fight each other by using verbal violence, and stop sharing hostage. On the other hand, let us showing respect to others and be tolerant to another perspectives. Therefore, a peaceful democracy will be achieved. I am Putu Radis as a student of Citra Bangsa Mandiri Christian High School, KUPANG, and I'm here to invite you to use your voting rights wisely and to build a better Indonesia. Start by yourself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Putu. How are you, Putu, this afternoon? How are you, Putu?
Can you hear my voice?
I can hear your voice. I can hear your voice. Can you hear me?
Yes, I feel amazing. Thank you for asking.
Okay, just a small question for you. Have you ever found any hoax or fake news in your social media?
Yes, I have.
Okay, how do you know that it was a hoax?
How that we can know that it is a hoax? First of all, the best thing or the most basic thing that I can recommend to everyone to do is by searching more information at the internet or the social media, because as what I said before, we have technology, so we have to use it wisely, and we have to utilize our social media for the positive impacts.
Okay. Thank you very much, Putu. That is the only question I would like to ask you. Thank you for your answer. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Putu Floricia Radisti from SMA Kristen Citra Bangsa Mandiri Kupang. You did a wonderful job. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. We move to number 114. Elizabeth Celine de Mercy from SMA Negeri 1 Maumere. Hello, Elizabeth. Okay, I have an information from the committee that Elizabeth Celine de Mercy has a problem with the internet connection. So we move to number 115. Ealin Lee from SMA Suradikara ND. Hello, Ealin. Hello, Ealin. Hello, Ealin Lee.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Ealin, how are you?
I'm good.
Are you ready for the speech?
Of course, I'm ready.
Okay, Ealin Lee from SMA Suradikara ND, time is yours.
Good afternoon and greetings to the honorable judges, teachers, and friends. Before starting my speech, I would like to express my gratitude and praise to the Almighty God because of His blessing that we are all well and are able to gather through this Zoom platform. My name is Ealin Lee and I represent Suradikara Senior High School from ND. Today, I'm going to deliver a speech on the theme of peace and democratic elections. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it is easy to forget that the general elections are upon us. Thus far, all the candidates have conducted convincing campaign and have presented their vision and promise for the future of our nation. They have also debated on various important issues that need to be addressed during these turbulent times. The onus is now on the citizens of Indonesia to appraise the candidates with diligence and to hold the candidates accountable for their action. By doing so, the election will hopefully proceed and peacefully and accordance in law. According to the Association of Democracy and Elections, a peaceful election is one who takes place without violence or intimidation and does not involve misuse of security forces for the benefit of certain candidates. And accordance with constitutional law and regulations, a peaceful democratic is considered a success if every
Pesan GrabCar hemat sekarang. Sobat hemat buat jalan ke kantor, pergi nongkrong, kemana-mana paling hemat. Mulai 10.000 plus ekstra cashback.
Involve all during the election process. There are several important points that we should be extra attentive about. First, understanding the importance of free and democratic elections. We must understand that the free and democratic elections are selection to capable leaders and will decide the future of our nation and our people. Second, to adherence the election rules and procedures. We must adhere to rules and procedures set by the relevant authorities. This includes to vote at the designated location, exercising our voting right properly, and not committing any unlawful acts during the election process. Third, avoiding conflict and violence. We must always respect political view of others and refrain from any inflammatory sentence or action that may incite conflict or violence. Only then we can ensure a peaceful election for the nation. Fourth, monitoring the electoral process. This includes to ensuring that the general process proceed in accordance with the law and to report any fraudulent activities or irregular interference so that they can be addressed promptly by the relevant authorities. And fifth, respecting the result. Upon the publication of elections result, we must all respect and accept the decide made by the majority. If there are any disputes of complaints, we must all wait and be patient, okay? Because the relevant authorities gonna follow their established protocol for resolving such issues. By doing our part to ensure a peaceful and democratic elections, I believe that Indonesia's political and economic will be improved, our security nation will be maintained, and our great nation will continue to thrive in the future. Remember, the true power of democracy lies in the hands of every citizen. Let us all building a better future for our great nation, the Republic of Indonesia. That's all from me. Thank you so much for your attention.
Okay, thank you very much, Ealin.
You're welcome, sir.
How is ended today?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I can't hear you.
How is ended this afternoon?
I think it's good. The weather, the nature is good, I think.
Okay, good. How is the political atmosphere in Ende now?
It's still peace, I think. I'm not
It is still peaceful. Okay, good. Are you going to vote in this year election?
No, I'm not.
You are not, but you have already given very important information for the young generation, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is important. It is very important for other young people to listen to your speech because you have given some crucial points related to the general election in Indonesia. Thank you very much, Ealin.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Ealin Lee from SMA Suradikara. I was a student of SMA Suradikara. And Evelyn, say hi and say hello to all the teachers there, especially Pak Amros and Pak Silkeu from me. Thank you so much. Okay, we move to number 116. Angelina Annabel Libertine from SMAK Setia Bakti. Hello, Angelina. Okay, judges, we move to number 117. We move to number 117. Natalia Claudia Anu from SMA N1 Jerebu. Hello, Natalia.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Natalia. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Great. Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, of course, I'm ready.
Okay. Natalia Claudia Anu from SMA N1 Jerebu. Time is yours.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. As a participant from SMA Negeri 1 Jerebu, I am Natalia Claudia Anu. Let me deliver my speech with the title Young Fathers. Ladies and gentlemen, praise and gratitude to God, to Almighty God, for His love and power. Today I can deliver my speech to all audiences. Election, or the abbreviation of general election, are a democratic process for electing people's representative or government official directly by the citizens of a country. General elections are an important mechanism in a modern democratic system that allows the people to participate in determining leaders in state policies. Ladies and gentlemen, the main purpose of election is to give citizens the opportunity to make their voice heard in elect leader who will represent them in government. In general election, eligible citizens have the right to cast their vote for the candidate or political party of their choices. My good audiences, talking about election is closely related to the young voters. Young voter consisting of students, college students, or voters aged 17 to 21 years are a unique segment, often giving rise to surprise and, of course, promising in terms of quantity. My good listeners, it is said to be unique because the behavior of young voters with high enthusiasm is relatively more rational, thirsty for change, and has a low level of pragmatism pollution. Political awareness is the determining factor in election participation, or as something related to knowledge and awareness of right and obligation related to the environment is the measure and degree to which a person is involved in the election participation process. Ladies and gentlemen, however, what differentiates young voters from other groups is the matter of political experience in facing election, so that what they really on when making a choice tends to be uncertain, unstable, or easily changed according to the information or preferences that surround them. New voters have high enthusiasm, while the choice decision is not yet unanimous. Actually pleasing, new voters are still swing voters. Their political choices have not been influenced by specific ideological motivation and are more driven by dynamic context of the local political environment. New voters are easily influenced by certain interests, especially by those close to them, such as family members, from parents to relatives and friends. Apart from that, the mass media also influence the choice of first-time voters. This can be in the form of news on television, banners, brochures, posters, etc. New voters, especially teenagers 17 years old, have cultural values that are relaxed, free, and tend to be informal and seek pleasure. Therefore, all things that are less enjoyable will be avoided. Apart from looking for fun, peer groups are the most important in the teenager life, as a teenager needs to have their own groups of friends socially. Ladies and gentlemen, now I am standing here to invite all of us young fathers. Let's use our right to vote, whistle in choosing a state leader who will bring good change to our country. Don't be influenced by information that can change our mind, not use our right to vote. We are a millennial generation with noble character and critical thinking. Our choices will have a meaningful impact to our country. My good listener, that's all my speech. I apologize if there are any wrong words or gestures that offend all the listener and viewers. In my last speech, I would like to remind all of us, especially for young fathers, be a smart father, choose quality. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Natalia. Natalia,
Yes.
are you going to vote in this election?
Yes.
So do you know the names of the political parties that will join the election?
Yes.
Okay, can you mention some of them?
And the number one, and the president, number one, Anies Baswedan, with Muhammad Iskandar, and the second, Prabowo Subianto, with Gibran Rakabuming, and the third, Ganjar Pranowo with Mahmud MD.
Okay, I was asking you to name the political parties, okay, not the name of the presidential candidates.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. I just want to know whether you know the names of the political parties that will run for the election this year. Thank you very much, Natalia.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Natalia Anu from SMN 1 Jerebu. You did a great job today. Thank you for your participation in this competition. We move to number 118. 118, Komang Anggun Wedaswari from SMA Negeri 1 Waingapu, Sumba Timur. Hello, Anggun.
Hello, Mr.
Hello, how are you this afternoon, Anggun?
Oh, fortunately, I am good.
Ah, great. Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, of course I am ready.
Okay, Komang Anggun Wedaswari from SMA Negeri 1 Waingapu, Sumba Timur, time is yours.
Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Sauve, Salam Kebajikan, Salam Pancasila. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and most importantly, the vibrant and dynamic young individuals in our midst. I am Komang Anggun Wedaswari, and I am from SMA Negeri 1 Waingapu. It is an honor to stand before you today to discuss a topic that lies at the heart of our nation. The incredible power and potential of our young voters. As we gather here, we recognize the vital role that young people play in shaping the trajectory of our society and the responsibilities we have to ensure that their voices are not just heard, but also celebrated. Our youth represents the lifeblood of our nation, full of energy, passion, and a fresh perspective that can breathe new life into our democratic processes. The decisions we make will undoubtedly affect the world that young voters inherit tomorrow. Therefore, it is essential that we actively engage, empower, and encourage our young citizens to participate in the democratic journey. Ladies and gentlemen, while the potential of young voters is immense, they often face unique challenges that can hinder their participation in the electoral process. These challenges may include barriers to voter registration, a lack of information about candidates and issues, and sometimes a feeling of disconnection from the political system. It is our duty to address these obstacles head-on and create an environment that fosters active participation. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 points that can empower our young voters in this modern era. The first point, accessible voter registration. Ladies and gentlemen, we must work towards simplifying the voter registration process, making it more accessible to young people. The second point is educational initiatives. Knowledge is power, and providing our voter registration with information about our political system, candidates, and their vote is crucial. The third point is mentorship and leadership development. Encouraging mentorship programs and leadership development helps nurture the next generation of civic leaders. And the last but not least is engaging through technology. Recognizing the digital era in which we live, utilizing social media, applications, and other online platforms can be powerful for engaging our young voters. These platforms provide spaces for dialogue, information sharing, and of course, mobilization. As we work together and empower our young voters, we are not just investing in their future, but also in the future of our democracy. Their voices, ideas, and aspirations have the potential to reshape our society, making it more inclusive, forward-thinking, and representative of the diverse perspectives that define us. In conclusion, let us embrace the vitality and potential of our young voters. Let us create an environment that can encourage them to stand out, speak up, and actively participate in a democratic process that will shape the destiny of our great nation. Thank you, and may the spirit of our democratic engagement continue to thrive in the hands of our incredible young citizens.
Okay, thank you very much, Anggun.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, how are you this afternoon?
Oh, I'm great, sir. Thank you for asking me.
Okay, what's the name of your English teacher in SMA Negeri 1 Bangapung?
My English teacher, his name is Mr. Frederico.
Okay, say hi to your teacher, okay? Anggun, I have a small question for you. Are you going to vote in this election?
Okay, thank you, sir, for a great question that given to me. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to participate in the elections of 2024 because I'm just turning 16 this year.
Okay, do you know what is the minimum age for someone to vote in the Indonesian election?
Okay, thank you, sir, for the great question again. The minimum or the maximum age for the elections of 2024 is officially
Anggun? Oh, we lost Anggun. Oh, Anggun is gone. Ibu Ani, I think Anggun disappears.
Okay, Mr. Alex, the committee already. Okay, Mr. Alex, Anggun is back.
Anggun is back.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir, because the connection is very bad here.
Yeah, I already miss you, Anggun, because you just disappeared from the screen.
Oh, I'm very, very sorry.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
can you continue your answer about the? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the maximum age of the elections of 2024.
The minimum, okay, the minimum age.
The minimum is is officially the 17 years old or more than 17 years old who has or have been married, and of course, the elections of 2024 is the people who under 17 years old haven't been able to participate in a democratic
election
of 2024. Yeah, the minimum is 17 years old.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Anggun. Good luck with your study, okay?
My pleasure, sir.
Okay, bye for now.
Goodbye, sir. Hope we see again.
Okay.
Hope we meet again.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Komang Anggun Wedaswari from SMA Negeri 1 Waingapu, Sumba Timur. Very impressive. Thank you, Anggun, for your participation in this competition. And for all the participants and judges, we are going to take a break for 5 minutes. So take your time and we will be right back.
Kawan, tahu nggak sih, masih banyak loh orang NTT yang belum peduli dengan dana hari tua nih di saat tidak produktif lagi, baik untuk pekerja informal maupun untuk pekerja formal yang memasuki masa pensiun. Nah, biasanya ada pertanyaannya, apakah kita masih produktif di masa pensiun atau di masa tua nanti? Apalagi dengan kebutuhan di zaman sekarang ini yang semuanya butuh duit dan modal untuk biaya pendidikan anak, biaya untuk modal usaha, dan juga biaya untuk modal di hari tua nanti. Karena itu, solusinya adalah Tenun NTT. Apa sih Tenun NTT itu? Tenun NTT adalah kepanjangan dari Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT. Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT merupakan tabungan berjangka yang pengendapan dan simpanannya sampai dengan jangka waktu batas usia pensiun atau BUP, jangka waktu usia keikutsertaan pembiayaan tabungan pensiun Bank NTT, minimal batas bawah 18 tahun sampai dengan batas atas 50 tahun untuk pegawai non-formal. Dengan syarat untuk usia batas atas maksimal pengendapan dana 6 tahun dan untuk pegawai informal sampai batas usia pensiun atau mengikuti batas usia yang ditetapkan pada perusahaan atau instansi. Ada banyak juga manfaatnya kawan, setorannya fleksibel, bebas biaya administrasi bulanan, bisa diikutsertakan dalam program asuransi life dan suku bunga menarik di atas suku bunga reguler. Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT juga menawarkan produk asuransi Taspen Life yang bersifat opsional yang memberikan manfaat jaminan investasi dan perlindungan atau proteksi. Jadi kawan, ayo kita siapkan dana pensiun sebelum kita memasuki masa pensiun agar di masa pensiun kita bisa produktif atau bahagia dan juga bermanfaat. Pensiun sonde harus tua, tua sonde harus pensiun.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, salve, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Saya Reginaldo Serang, Kepala Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur. Dengan ini mengapresiasi kegiatan lomba English Speech tingkat SMA dan SMK se-Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang diinisiasi oleh Harian Pos KUPANG. Kegiatan ini akan dilaksanakan pada tanggal 29 sampai dengan 31 Januari 2024. Menurut kami, kegiatan ini penting karena telah mengambil tema yang sangat aktual terkait dengan pemilu damai dan demokratis, pemilu bebas hoaks, dan pemilih pemula. Saya tentu atas nama keluarga besar Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang melaksanakan tugas pembangunan di bidang pelayanan pendidikan agama dan keagamaan, dengan ini mendukung penuh kegiatan kontes English Speech ini. Akhirnya kami ucapkan selamat berkompetisi, semoga sukses. Pos Kupang selalu jaya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, salve, om santi, 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 om namo buddhaya. Salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Terima kasih.
Hey guys, all the participants Pos Kupang 2024 English Speech Competition. I am Hari Alexander Riwikaho, the President Director of Bank Entity, wishing all the participants of the 2024 Pos Kupang English Speech Competition a happy competition. Uphold the value of sportsmanship and show the best version of yourself in this competition. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Reni and I would like to wish you all the best for your English speech competition hosted by Pos Kupang. I know you are very fantastic participants and you will make it to the end. Wish you all the best and hello from Sydney, Australia.
Welcome back to Pos Kupang English Speech Competition 2024, and for all the participants and judges, let's start with number 119, Theodora Cynthia Majataso from SMS Catholic Thomas Aquino Golewa. Hello, Theodora.
Hello.
Hello, how are you this afternoon, Theodora?
Good afternoon.
How are you, Theodora?
I'm fine.
Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Theodora Cynthia Majataso from SMS Catholic Thomas Aquino Golewa, time is yours.
United we stand against the tide of deceit in a hoax-free election. True and trust will greet. Good afternoon, everybody. The Honorable of Judge. I would like to deliver a speech about the importance of hoax-free election. Elections are a pillar of democracy that must be maintained. However, the rampant spread of hoaxes can burden the integrity of democracy process. It is important for us as voters to be wise in receiving and disseminating information. Hoaxes can damage the image of candidates, disrupt people's views, and unfairly change elections results. Therefore, we must commit and checking the validity of information before believing it. Ladies and gentlemen, the government, electoral bodies, and public together must work hard to ensure the continuity of clean and honest election. Educational campaigns on the dangers of hoaxes and the importance of digital literacy must be increased so that people can be smarter in filtering information. Hoaxes in elections are not only a threat to the integrity of democracy process, but also undermine people's trust in the system. Hoaxes can fuel people's distrust of democracy institutions and can even influence election results. Therefore, it is important for all of us to jointly to commit and realizing that are free from the negative impact of hoaxes. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let us to improve information literacy in society. Education on how to verify information. Education on how to verify in credible news search will help people become more informed. In addition, the role of mass media and online platform is also very important. I invite all parties involved, including the media and journalists and online platform providers, to insert the continuity, to insert that the information of the presented. Ladies and gentlemen, in welcoming hoax-free elections, we need to understand the formation of the public opinion. So it's not only the responsibility of individuals, but also the result of cooperation of all parties. Therefore, let us strengthen the synergy between government, media institution, and civil society. Government play an important role in creating regulation that support of transparency and accountability of during election periods. The information disclosure from authorities can reduce the lupus for the spread of hoaxes. In addition, it is important for the government to provide political education to the public so that they can understand the real issues. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of my speech, I believe with strong awareness and cooperation from all parties, we need create an environment that support hoax-free election. Thank you for your attention and support.
Okay, thank you very much, Theodora. How are you this afternoon, Theodora?
Okay.
How are you this afternoon?
I'm good and I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. How is Mataloco this afternoon? Is the weather good or it is raining?
Okay, can you once again? I don't hear you.
Okay, Theodora, have you ever found a hoax news in your social media?
Yes.
Okay, so what you do when you found a hoax in your social media?
In hoax elections in media, I look some people of spread of information fake news. So I'm explain to my speech.
Okay, thank you very much, Theodora. Good luck with your study in Mataloko in SMA Negeri Golewa, okay?
No, SMA Thomas Aquino.
Oh yeah, Thomas, SMA Swasta Thomas Aquino. Okay, bye-bye now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex, and thank you, Theodora Cynthia Majataso from SMIS Catholic Thomas Aquino Golewa. Thank you for your participation in this competition. We move to number 120, Ruby Putri Vitus Dapasapu from SMIS Santo Thomas Aquinas.
So, hello, Miss.
Hello, Ruby. Hello, Ruby. Do you hear me?
Hello, Miss.
Hello, Ruby. Do you hear me or not?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Ruby Putri Vitus Dapasapu from SMIS Santo Thomas Aquinas. Time is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Honorable Mr. Ayodhya GL Kalake SH Disney as acting governors of East Nusa Tenggara. The Honorable, my dear judges, the Excellency English Speech Competitions Organizing Committee, ladies and gentlemen, dear brother and sister. Firstly, let's thank Him to our Almighty God who has been giving us some mercies and blessings until we can attend in this happy place without any troubles and obstacles. I say thank you very much to the master or mister of the ceremony having given me time to speak in front of audience. Ladies and gentlemen, in this good change, I am Ruby from St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic Senior High School. I would like to deliver my speech under the title, Empowering Tomorrow the Crucial Role of Young Futures in Shaping Our Future. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow citizens, in a world brimming with challenge, the youth stand as the vanguards of change. Our collective tomorrow hangs on the choice we make today, and the young futures play a pivotal role during the course of our shared destiny. According to the KPU, states that voters for the millennial generations and Z generations dominated by 55% for the 2024 election. As we navigate complex issues such as climate change, economic disparities, and social justice, the voice of the young are not just valuable, but essential. The energy, passion, and perspective they bring to the table can reshape policies and dismantle outdated structures. We must recognize that the decisions made by today's youth will echo change the corridors of through dedications and dialogue, we can empower young futures to become the blueprint for a brighter, more inclusive world. Yet, empowerment goes beyond casting a ballot. It involves active judgment, awareness, and holding our leaders accountable. Through dedications and dialogue, we can empower young futures to become informative advocates for change. Yet, empowerment goes beyond casting a ballot. It involves active judgment, awareness, and holding our leaders accountable. Through dedications and dialogue, we can empower young futures to be informative and advocates, ensuring that their aspirations are not only heard, but acted upon. Ladies and gentlemen, why do I say all of that? First, I believe that the young futures can make a wonderful change for our future. Second, the presence of young futures plays an important role in 2024 election. Third, every individual in the younger generation has strong enthusiasm
and determination. For or the less, the young individuals as milestones of success and progress in the country. As we stand at the intersections of present and the future, let us embrace the potentials gathered in our youth. Together, let's forget a, a path that empowers tomorrow, where the dreams of today's young voters become the blueprint for a brighter, more inclusive world. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all my speech. Thank you very much for your nice attention. Forgive me for the mistake, and see you.
All right. Thank you very much, Ruby. How are you, Ruby?
I'm good, sir. Thank you. How about you?
Okay, Ruby, are you going to vote this year?
No, I'm underage.
You are underage yet. Okay. Do you know the name of the political parties that will run in this election?
Yes.
Okay. Can you mention some of them?
Political parties?
Yes, political parties.
Okay. So the political parties that I knew is PKS, Nasdem, PSI, PDIP, Democrat.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So you are going to choose from those parties for your representatives, right?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat it? I can't hear clearly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rabi. Good luck with your study again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Ruby Putri Fitosda Pasapo from SMAS Santo Thomas Aquinas. You did a great job. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, we move to number 121. Petro Dejan Gareto Funan from SMA Negeri 1 Keva Minanu, Timur Tengah Utara. Hello, Petro.
Hello, good afternoon, Miss.
Hello, good afternoon, Petro. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking, Petro. Are you ready for your speech?
I'm ready.
Okay, Petro Dejan Gareto Funan from SMA Negeri 1 Keva Minanu, Timur Tengah Utara. Time is yours.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salve, Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Ladies and gentlemen that I respect, the judges, KUPANG as the organizer of this amazing competition, and to all the audience that I respect. Good afternoon. What an exciting day it is, especially because I'm able to stand here before all of you to deliver my speech entitled The Pivotal Role of Young Voters for the Future of Our Nation, Indonesia. My name is Petro Dejan Gareto Funan, and I'm from SMA Negeri 1 Keva Minanu. Ladies and gentlemen, I have only one sister, and last year, she turned 17. Judging from my personal daily life with her, I know for a fact that she's very excited this year. She's finally able to vote for the first time. She's now one of millions of young voters out there around Indonesia who will be participating in this national election for the new president, legislative, and executive. Now, in case some of you still wonder or aren't familiar with the word young voter, what young voters are, or who young voters are. Well, young voters are referred to Indonesian citizens who will be participating in a national election for the first time, just as I said before, and are aged between 17 to 21 years old. Now, although I myself is not yet considered or even categorized as one of the young voters here in Indonesia, but I really care for the future of my country that I myself will be living in. Because the future is in, and so do you, who already has the right to vote. Because the future is in your hands. It's in our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, on the verge leading up to this election, young voters plays a crucial role, a pivotal role for our nation's destiny. Because according to the data from CNN News, The national election of 2024 are mostly dominated by young people. Even Gen Z and millennials alone contributes to almost 60% of the registered voters here in our country. And this shows you exactly why Indonesia is really in our hands. I mean, imagine if we all stick up together and, for example, choose one of the candidates. When the candidate we choose gets elected, we hold almost 60% of the voters here in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, the next thing I'm going to talk about is how young voters can maximize their right to vote and choose the perfect leader. I'm taking my sister as an example. This is going to be her first time voting, and by the looks of it, she's very confused about knowing which candidate suits best for the present position. Sometimes she even asks my parents what to do, who to vote. But at the end of the day, we all know it's her choice. And like any other of you young voters out there around Indonesia, it's your choice. Now, due to the fact that young voters are easily and usually influenced by the closest people to them, such as their family members or even social media, that's why the first thing they need to do before they vote is search for information. Search for accurate information about the candidates, the political parties, or even relevant issues they need to know before they vote. I mean, we have to be rational, don't we? We're a smart generation, and I know that. We must know the track record of the candidates that will be selected. And one of the most reliable sources for you to find information, especially regarding this election, is KUPANG. And I can assure you, it is one of the best sources of information you can find here in East Nusa Tenggara. Ladies and gentlemen, from my perspective, what needs to be encouraged by the governments is how we can get comprehensive information regarding this election and the candidates. Because to be able to increase the participation of the young voters, what needs to be encouraged is the transparency, so that the information that is disclosed will be as transparent as possible. To all of the young voters out there around Indonesia, your voice matters. Don't ever feel like your voice doesn't matter, because every voice counts. Never think as an individual who only cares about their personal interest. But remember, think as a country. We are one. We strive for the better as long as we can. We are the next generation who has the power to shape the future for ourselves. That's why let's leave political apathy behind, and together we paint the direction of the future for our nation to be better. That is all from me. Thank you all for patiently listening to my speech, and I wish you all a blessed day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salve, shalom, om santi 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 om, namo buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Petro.
Yes, mister.
Yeah, it was very wonderful speech, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I only one question to you. You said the importance, you mentioned about the importance of the young generation in the election process, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. According to you, have you got adequate or enough information about the election process in Indonesia? Or do you are still lack of knowledge about that?
I think because I'm not yet participating, that's why I need to know more when I vote about the circumstances you need to know before you vote.
Okay, according to you, who is the most responsible to provide information about the election process?
Okay, thank you for the question. From my perspective, who is the most responsible is the governments, and also the what you call in Indonesia is KPU, to socialize the young voters so that they can vote confidently for the first time, because this is going to be their first time voting.
Okay, what about the role of media?
Oh, yeah, of course, media plays a big part, because nowadays almost all of us uses social media, and for the young voters, what they need to do is search about information, just as I said in my speech.
Okay, thank you very much, Petro.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Alex.
yeah. Good luck with your study. Maybe I will see you on next week in Kefa, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alex.
Or my friends will go to your school next week.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Alex.
Bye now.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Petro Dejan Gareto Funan. Very impressive. Petro from SMA Negeri 1 KFM Mbanu, Timur Tengah Utara. Thank you for your participation in this competition. We move to number 122. Josafat Kurniason Kabelen from SMKN 1 Atambua. Halo, Josafat. Halo, Josafat Kabelen. Josafat, good afternoon. Hello, Josafat. I can see you, but I cannot hear you. Josafat, I'm sorry, I cannot hear your voice here. Okay. Josafat, we can hear your teacher voice, but your voice not. We cannot hear your voice. Only your teacher's voice. Hello, okay, I can hear your voice. Make your voice louder, please. Maybe you can step forward, Josafat, so we can hear your voice clearly. Okay. Okay, maybe you have a problem with the audio. Okay, once again, Josafat, Josafat Kurniason Kabelen. Hello. Mr. Alex and Mr. Tyson, do we hear Josafat's voice or not?
No. We couldn't hear him.
Okay. Josafat, if there any problem with the audio, please contact the committee. Maybe they can help you. Okay, judges, Josafat has a problem with the audio. So we move to number 123. Putri Handayani Hamnur from SMA Negeri 2 Maumere. Halo Putri. Halo Putri. Putri Handayani, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Please. Okay, Putri. How are you in this afternoon?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hello. Okay, Putri Handayani Hamnur from SMA Negeri 2 Maumere, time is yours.
Good afternoon now. I'm Putri Handayani Hamnur from SMA Negeri 2 Maumere. Let me start my speech. the Honorable the judges of English Speech Competition 2024, and all my beloved teachers and friends. First of all, let us give our praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for all the blessings that we still have today. I'm honored to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to welcome to combination election on 14th of February? Have you decided your choice, young fellas? If you're doubtful, I hope my speech will give you an overview of why young voters matters. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the election law, Chapter 4, Article 198, Paragraph 1, the young voters is an Indonesian citizen who is 17 years of age or older or has been married, has the right to vote, and was not previously considered a voter for reason of the election law. The Democratic Party will take place in February 2024. In this political event, of course, a corporate and society are expected to participate and share their voting rights together to determine the nation's leader who will determine the future fate of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, based on DPT recapitulation, the younger generation dominated this year's election voters as much as 56.45% of 130 million voters out of the total voters. Based on this data, it can be concluded that our participation has an important role in raising a good democracy. We are the young generation who are also young voters whose voting rights have a lot of influence that can have a big impact on the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we also definitely want our country to be led by a leader who is good, responsible, and of course, advance our country for a much better future for the nation. Therefore, we must be intelligent voters and prioritize nationality in determining our choice. We must also become responsible young voters in accordance with national and democratic values. However, we as young voters who already have the right to vote, who already still unfamiliar with elections, still need to raise a gradient so we can recognize the candidates we'll choose later. The way we can do this by approaching it by finding out about candidate history, facing a mission and program, and we can do this through social media, which is familiar to us, the young voters. Ladies and gentlemen, the Central Study again noted that the number of people who abstained in 2019 was 34.75 million or 113. Or 18% of the total who registered. Based on this data, it makes you aware that we as young voters who already have the right to vote cannot be abstained. We must participate and use our right to vote because our right to vote can determine the direction of our nation in the future. Even though not now, it could be in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, from my speech, I came to the conclusion that at political event like this, a component of society are expected to participate to share their voting rights together to determine the nation's leader who will determine the fate of the country in the future. We are the young generation who are also young voters whose voting rights have a lot of influence. We are the young generation who are also young voters whose voting rights have a lot of influence and beautiful influence that can have a big impact on the country. We definitely want our country to be led by a leader who is good, responsible, and of course advance our country for a much better future for the nation. Therefore, we must be intelligent voters and prioritize rationality in determining our choice. We must continue to use our right to vote because no matter how small our right to vote, in using for the benefit of society. So use your right to vote well and be smart in choosing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my speech. Thank you all for taking your time to listen to my speech. That's all, and thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Putri. I have a small question for you. Are you going to vote in this election?
No, I haven't voted yet.
Do you know why?
I'm under 17 years old.
You are not 17 years old. Okay, thank you very much, Putri.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Putri Handayani Hamnur from SMA Negeri 2 Maumere. You did a great job today. Thank you for your participation in this competition. Okay, we move to number 124. Perola Manualius Rosaria Suarez from SMA Kristen Payet di Sumba Timur. Hello, Perola.
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Perola. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Perola?
I'm pretty well. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Perola. Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Perola Manuel Luis Rosaria Suarez from SMA Kristen Payeti, time is yours.
Thanks for your time giving to me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salve, Salam Kebajikan. The Honorable to Governor of East Nusa Tenggara Province or Representative Official, the Honorable to Head of Education Service or Representative Officials and their staff, the Honorable to Head Director of KUPANG, the Honorable to Principals of High Schools and Vocational Schools, the Honorable to the Judges. In short, all audience that I'm proud of. Praise be to God Almighty because we are still allowed to be present here in good health without lacking anything. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the judges for giving me this very special opportunity to compete in this contest. Let me introduce myself. My full name is Perola Manuelis Rosaria Suarez. I am from Christian Senior High School, standing here to deliver my speech. I hope you all are feeling as amazing as I am right now. To be honest, I'm a little nervous, but I'm not here to tell you about what I'm feeling. Instead, I will tell you about general elections in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, democracy is an idea that was developed as a way to channel the interests of citizens and also as a forum for solving problems together. Ladies and gentlemen, why peaceful and democratic elections are so important? Because democracy opens up space for society to be widely involved in state management. In a democracy, all levels of society enjoy the same opportunities for involvement, rights, and obligations. This makes democracy able to prevent the emergence of oppressive rulers. In addition, democracy will provide with the opportunities for our needs to be met by the state. Why so? The reason is that with involvement, we can easily aspire to our interest in determining the policies taken by the state for our welfare by implementing a peaceful and democratic general election system. Therefore, I invite all of us to implement a democratic system that is honest, peaceful, and on the other hand, it gives people the freedom to choose according to their conscience without any coercion from other parties, either materially or morally, thereby creating a peaceful and democratic elections so as to create a peaceful democracy that is direct, public, and confidential. Ladies and gentlemen, general elections are essentially a learning process in the context of the nation's maturation. The election is also a testing moment for all elements of the nation regarding how far democratic values have become part of the identity of the Indonesian nation. The democratic values refer to our resolving disputes peacefully and voluntarily, ensuring peaceful change, orderly change of rulers, as few elements of coercion as possible in making, implementing and enforcing political decisions, recognizing the value of diversity, recognizing and guaranteeing its upholding, justice, as well as advanced science. I believe that all of us present here agree that peaceful elections are a big work that requires participation from all elements of the nation, starting from the individual level. The government itself has committed to maintaining conduciveness and security during the election. So, in this good opportunity, I invite you to, first, Help ensure that the peaceful election is not merely interpreted as a slogan, but rather as an effort to create a conducive atmosphere during the entire series of election stage. Second, be willing to agree that maintaining peace during the elections is the collective responsibility of all elements of the nation, without exception. And third, help ensure that all elements involved in political campaign activities can carry out their roles without injuring the self-respect and dignity of each party, including their political opponents. Likewise, it is not the time for the campaign period to be filled with activities that are unproductive and have the potential to cause unrest in society. Ladies and gentlemen, let's work together so that 2024 elections can be proof that society is smart in politics as well as a celebration of our maturity as an Indonesian nation. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech. I hope you all learned something new from it and enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Om Santi Santi Om. Namo Buddhaya. Salve. Salam kebajikan.
Okay, thank you very much, Perola. How are you this afternoon?
I'm pretty well. How about you, judges?
Okay, we are also good. Okay, thank you for your speech, Perola, and good luck with your studies, and say hi to your friends and teachers there, okay? Okay, bye for now.
Rosaria Suarez, SMA Kristen Payete, Sumba Timur. You did a great job. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. Say hi to your friends behind you. Hope next year they can join the competition. Okay, we move to number 125. Maria Anggriani Ngene from SMAN 1 Bajawa. Hello, Maria Anggraini. Please join the audio in the Zoom application, please. Maria Anggraini, hello. Hello, Maria. Hello, Maria. Okay, judges, Maria has a problem with the audio, so we move to number 126. Number 126, Jenri Ranjataka from SMA Negeri 1 Rindi, Sumba Timur. Hello, Jenri. Hello, Jenri. Jenri Ranjataka, hello. Hello, Jenri. Hello, Jenri. If you have any problem with the internet connection or maybe the audio or something else, please contact the committee. Maybe they can help you. Hello, Jendri. Jendri, hello. Okay, judges, while we are waiting for Jendri Ranjataka, it seems that he has a problem with the internet connection or the audio. We will take a break for 2 minutes and we will right back.
Kawan, tahu nggak sih, masih banyak loh orang NTT yang belum peduli dengan dana hari tua nih di saat tidak produktif lagi, baik untuk pekerja informal maupun untuk pekerja formal yang memasuki masa pensiun. Nah, biasanya ada pertanyaannya, apakah kita masih produktif di masa pensiun atau di masa tua nanti? Apalagi dengan kebutuhan di zaman sekarang ini yang semuanya butuh duit dan modal untuk biaya pendidikan anak, biaya untuk modal usaha, dan juga biaya untuk modal di hari tua nanti. Karena itu, solusinya adalah Tenun NTT. Apa sih Tenun NTT itu? Tenun NTT adalah kepanjangan dari Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT. Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT merupakan tabungan berjangka yang pengendapan dan simpanannya sampai dengan jangka waktu batas usia pensiun atau BUP, jangka waktu usia keikutsertaan pembiayaan tabungan pensiun Bank NTT, minimal batas bawah 18 tahun sampai dengan batas atas 50 tahun untuk pegawai non-formal. Dengan syarat untuk usia batas atas maksimal pengendapan dana 6 tahun dan untuk pegawai informal sampai batas usia pensiun atau mengikuti batas usia yang ditetapkan pada perusahaan atau instansi. Ada banyak juga manfaatnya kawan, setorannya fleksibel, bebas biaya administrasi bulanan, bisa diikutsertakan dalam program asuransi life dan suku bunga menarik di atas suku bunga reguler. Tabungan Pensiun Bank NTT juga menawarkan produk asuransi Taspen Life yang bersifat opsional yang memberikan manfaat jaminan investasi dan perlindungan atau proteksi. Jadi kawan, ayo kita siapkan dana pensiun sebelum kita memasuki masa pensiun agar di masa pensiun kita bisa produktif atau bahagia dan juga bermanfaat. Pensiun sonde harus tua, tua sonde harus pensiun.
Hey guys, all the participants was KUPANG 2024 English speech competition. I am Hari Alexander Riwikaho, the President Director of Bank Entity, wishing all the participants of the 2024 Post KUPANG English speech competition a happy competition. Uphold the value of sportsmanship and show the best version of yourself in this competition. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rani and I would like to wish you all the best for your English speech competition hosted by KUPANG. I know you are very fantastic participants and you will make it to the end. Wish you all the best and hello from Sydney, Australia.
Welcome back to KUPANG English Speech Competition 2024. And judges and all the participants, let's start with number 100. Maria Anggriani Ngene from SMAN 1 Bajawa. Halo Maria. Maria, are you with us, Maria? Okay, judges, we are 126. Hello, Gendry.
Hello, Miss.
Hello, Gendry. Finally, how are you, Gendry?
I'm very good, Miss. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Gendry. Are you ready for your speech?
Yeah, I'm very ready, Miss.
Okay, Gendry Ranjataka from SMA Negeri 1 Rindi, Sumba Timur. Time is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable judges and my dear friends, my name is Gendry Ranjataka. I am from SMA Negeri 1 Rindi. I would like to thank the hosts for giving me this opportunity. Hoax free election in the art of information election served as the cornerstone of democracy. However, the rampant spread hoax poses significant news and ultimately undermines for media literacy, the accuracy of the new big vendor. As citizens, let us actively contribute to creating an informate where misinformation has no place in shaping our political landscape only round united for a hoax-free election. Poses finally, that's all from. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Gendry. It was a very short speech. Are you happy you finished your speech?
Yes.
Okay, are you going to vote in this election?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Gendry.
You're welcome, dear.
Yeah, bye-bye now.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Gendry Ranjataka from SMA Negeri 1 Rindi, Sumba Timur. I'm still waiting for the information from the committee about the next number. Okay, judges, we go back to a number 116. Oh, okay. My mistaken. It's not number 116, but number 16 from the day one. Okay, judges, Fortunata Moy from day 1 in the first session who had a problem with the internet connection. Fortunata Moy, number 16, judges. Number 16, Fortunata Moy from SMAN 1 Golewawere. Halo Fortunata. Halo Fortunata. Your Zoom application. Halo Fortunata. Halo. Halo Fortunata, are you with us? Say something, hello or hi or something. Fortunata Moy from SMAN 1 Golewawere. Are you with us, Fortunata? Okay, judges, Fortunata also has a problem with the internet connection, so we move again to number 125. Number 125, Maria Anggriani Ngene from SMAN 1 Bajawa. Halo Maria. Hello, Maria Anggraini. Maria, if you can hear me, please raise your hand. Halo Maria Anggriani.
Good afternoon,
Please
Miss.
unmute your audio, Maria. Please unmute, not mute. Please unmute the audio. Please unmute for your speech.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Maria Anggriani Ngene from SMAN.
Good afternoon and best wishes to all of us. The judges to our respect, timekeeper, and all the participants that I love. Gentlemen, before starting my speech today, let me introduce myself. My name is Maria Anggriani Ngene. I am here as a representative of SMAN 1 Bajawa. In this beautiful occasion, I will deliver my speech with the theme, Gentlemen. Election are the process of electing people's representative or government officials directly by citizens, which is carried out democratically, honestly, and fairly
without pressure from other parties. Ladies and gentlemen, election must be carried out peacefully and democratically, which must ensure that they occur in peaceful and conducive situation and condition, without violence, intimidation, and fraud. Everything must be carried out peacefully, openly, and fairly. Ladies and gentlemen, in the election several years ago, there was fraud. In 2019, the General Election Supervisory Agency, or Bawaslu, recorded more than 23,000 allegations of violation or fraud in the implementations of the election, of which more than 4,000 were reports from public and more than 80,000 were funding from Bawaslu. Ladies and gentlemen, will the country develop if there is still fraud and injustice in election? Of course, all of us didn't want this to happen, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we can prevent this in several ways, such as guaranteeing openness and transparency, create conditions of security and involvement, encourage public participation in election monitoring. Ladies and gentlemen, some solutions that we can use to change unfair election into peaceful and fair election are: first, transparency. Transparency in election people is key to ensuring that all parties involved are The second, commitment to security. Security is very important aspect. All parties must ensure that voters can vote safely and free from pressure or stress. Third, social activities. Social activities such as public discussions and seminars can help strengthen agreement and trust between the voters and the government. Fourth, electoral education. Electoral education are useful for increasing voters' participation so that the mind can more open and understand about election. Ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, achieving a democratic is not easy thing, but there is quote that say, difficult doesn't mean impossible. So let's create peaceful and democratic election in the next election. Let's remember that democracy is not just about voting, but also respecting election result. Whatever the outcome, we must accept it as the voice of the people and work together to advance our nation. Let us all be a part of healthy and sustainable democratic process for a better nation. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's what can I convey. More or less, I apologize if there are any wrong words spoken. Good afternoon and God bless you all.
Okay, God bless you too, Fortunata. Sorry, Maria Angriani. Yeah. Okay, you mentioned about fraud election, okay? And you also mentioned about electoral education. Who do you think is the most responsible party to provide electoral education to the young voters?
I'm sorry, sir?
I would like to know from you, who is the most responsible party to provide political education for the young generation?
I think that all voters who will be participate in the election.
Like who?
Like all of us, like the committee.
Commission, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe you mean commission, not committee.
I'm sorry, sir. Committee.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Maria Anggrani. Have a nice day today, and good luck with your study.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Maria Angriani Ngene from SMN 1 Bajawa. You did a great job. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. Judges, we move back to number 16. Number 16, Fortunata Moy. Number 16, Fortunata Moy from SMAN 1 Golewawere. Hello, Fortunata.
Hello.
Hello, finally I can see you, Fortunata. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, I ready.
Okay, Fortunata Moy from SMN 1 Golewawere, time is yours.
Good afternoon and best wishes to all of us. I respect the judges, timekeeper, moderator, and teacher who are present at this time. We are praised and grateful to the presence of Almighty God because with His blessing and mercy, we can carry our this English competition speech well. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fortunata Moy from SMA Negeri 1 Golewawere Ngada Regency, who will deliver a speech entitled Peaceful and Democratic Election. Ladies and gentlemen, elections are a means of democracy to create a such government system based on people's sovereignty. Elections are essentially a testing moment for all elements of the nation, of the context maturation. The election is also a testing moment for all elements of the nation regarding how far forests have become part of the identity of the Indonesian nation. I believe that all of us present today agree that peaceful elections are a big word that requires participation from all elements of the nation, starting from the individual level. The government itself has always been committed to maintaining conditions and security during the election. So on this auspicious occasion, I invite brother and sister in accordance with the limits of their respective authorities and field of affair to first help ensure that peaceful and involvement in political campaign activities can carry out. First, help ensure that peaceful elections are not merely interpreted as a slogan but as an effort to create a conducive atmosphere during the entire series of election stakes. Second, willing to agree that maintaining inclusive during the election responsibility of all elements of the nation without exception. Third, help ensure that all elements involved in political campaign activities can carry out their roles without injuring in the self-respect and dignity of part, including their political opponents. Likewise, it is not the time for the campaign period to be filled with activities that are unproductive and have the potential to cause unrest in society. Ladies and gentlemen, democracies are characterized by three things, namely political participation, inclusive election, and the presence of democratic institutional representation. Participatory politics is in the formation of citizens in all stages of policy, from decision-making to assessment and implementation of this decision. Inclusive election means that all citizens who have met their requirements are allowed and have the right to vote regardless of ethnicity, religion, race, and social status. Elections are people's party that we need to suck together. It's not just leaders who are trying, not just law enforcement efforts, and not just official. An election will be safe and peaceful and successful if its supporters calm their emotion and behave polite in speaking, pull it in campaigning, pull it in criticizing, and pull it in behavior. Let's vote together so that the 2024 election can be proof that society has become smarter in polity, as well as a celebration of our maturity as an Indonesian nation. That's all my speech, and thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Fortunata. Fortunata, are you going to use your voting right in this election?
I'm sorry, can you repeat? I don't hear you.
Are you going to vote in the next election?
I'm sorry, please, once again.
Will you go to vote on the 14th of February?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
Hello, Fortunata.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Can you? Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going.
Going where? Where are you going?
Once again, please.
Yeah, my question was, are you going to vote in this election?
Yes, I'm going. I'm here.
You will. Okay. Do you know what is the minimum age for someone to vote in Indonesian election?
Once again, please. I'm sorry, it's problem connection.
Okay. If it is the problem of connection, I think that is enough for you. Thank you very much, Fortunata.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to the speech competition.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. It's not your problem. The problem of internet. Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Alex and Fortunata Moy from SMA 1 Golewawere. Good job, Fortunata. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. And judges, we move to number 122, Yosafat Kurniason Kabelen. He is our last participant in this session from SMKN 1 Atambua. Yosafat Kurniason Kabelen, number 122. Hello, Yosafat.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Yosafat. Finally, I can hear your voice. How are you, Yosafat?
Yeah. I'm doing great today, but yeah, you know. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Yosafat. And are you ready for the speech?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Yosafat Kurniason Kabelan from SMKN 1 Atambua, time is yours.
Thank you very much. Shalom, Salve, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good afternoon for all of us. Honorable, the headmaster of SMKN 1 Atambua. Honorable all the judges, all the teachers, and all my beloved friends. I want to thank God Almighty for giving me opportunity so we can gather here today. I want to thank you for the judges to give me opportunity and chance so I can present something at this competition. My name is Yosafat Kurniason Kabelen and I'm from SMKN 1 Atambua. Now at this competition, let me stand here to deliver a few speech with title Hoax-Free Elections. Ladies and gentlemen, hoaxes, according to local election rules, are slender in the campaign. The increasing number of hoaxes with political dams has a potential to threaten the Democracy Party. Hoaxes not only damage the common sense of the potential voters, but also can delegitimize the process of holding elections, and more so can damage the society, the harmony of the society, which will leading to the disintegration of the nation. In the era of digitalization, people need to increase awareness of hoaxes. People need to increase the awareness of hoaxes And especially during the election the hoaxes in election are a crucial problem because they can damage the people's mind. They damage the image of political opponent and they create a social fragmentation, which will ultimately reduce trust in the authorities, reduce the integrity and the democratic values. Therefore, the implementation of the election and the stakeholders need to develop strategies to deal with hoaxes are very fast growing, especially on the internet, on social media. Now I have one question for you. Who is here is not familiar with social media? I think everyone here must know and even use it often. Did you know that social media is one of the most frequently used hoax dissemination media? For example, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Instagram are still one of the most social media platforms used to spread hoaxes. Especially during the election, hoaxes is spreading very quickly and massively. Hoaxes in election are a crucial problem that must be addressed appropriately and immediately because they damage people's mind and they bring down the government. People's habit of easily spreading information is also an obstacle. Where the information has been clarified as a hoaxes is still being disseminated with certain modifications. Hoaxes in election, causes of hoaxes is the political, ideological, and economic motives. The purpose of hoaxes is to lead public opinion to not believe to the results of the elections and to bring down the government. The 2024 simultaneous general election has their own problem. This condition must be addressed appropriately in the midst of the development on increasingly digital technology. Ladies and gentlemen, my hope and of course the hope of all of us in 2024 general election is the people will play a role in monitoring hoaxes. The public must understand that a hoaxes is dangerous for the future of the nation, and the people must have ability to sort and choose which news is true and which is false. Digital literacy activities must be carried out by involving multi-sectors. This is not just only the government obligation alone, but for all of us who do not want this country be dissolved of information due to hoaxes. Please remember, our choices may be different, but the relationship must still be maintained. I'm Josephat Kurnasan Kabel and thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Josephat.
Yes, you're welcome, Mr.
Okay, Josephat, have you ever found any hoax news in your social media?
There is some hoax news that I find on my social media. One of them is about the results of the election is already on finished decision, but how can it be finished even that the election is not been going yet? That's the hoax what I found on my social media.
Okay, so what did you do when you found such kind of hoax?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the...
What did you do when you found the hoax?
What I do is I report the platform and make sure it will never be spread again.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Josephat.
You're welcome,
Good afternoon
sir.
and bye-bye now. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Yosafat Kurniason Kabelan from SMKN 1 Atambua. You did an amazing work today. Thank you so much for your participation in this competition. And all the participants, teachers, and judges, we have now come to the end of the KUPANG English Speech Competition 2024 second session today. And thank you so much for your participation. Thank you very much for your patience and presence today. I hope that you have and will continue to enjoy the rest of the day. And finally, have a wonderful evening, everyone. See you in the next competition with KUPANG.
Okay, thank you very much, Ibu Ani.
Hi guys, all the participants was KUPANG 2024 English speech competition. I am Hari Alexander Rwikaho, the President Director of Bank Entity, wishing all the participants of the 2024 Post-KUPANG English Speech Competition a happy competition. Uphold the value of sportsmanship and show the best version of yourself in this competition. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rani and I would like to wish you all the best for your English speech competition hosted by Post-KUPANG. I know you are very fantastic participants and you will make it to the end. Wish you all the best and hello from Sydney, Australia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, salve, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Saya Reginald Serang, Kepala Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur. Dengan ini mengapresiasi kegiatan lomba English Speech tingkat SMA dan SMK se-Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang diinisiasi oleh Harian Post-KUPANG. Kegiatan ini akan dilaksanakan pada tanggal 29 sampai dengan 31 Januari 2024. Menurut kami, kegiatan ini penting karena telah mengambil tema yang sangat aktual terkait dengan pemilu damai dan demokratis, pemilu bebas hoaks, dan pemilih pemula. Saya tentu atas nama keluarga besar Kantor Wilayah Kementerian Agama Provinsi Nusa Tenggara Timur yang melaksanakan tugas pembangunan di bidang pelayanan pendidikan agama dan keagamaan, dengan ini mendukung penuh kegiatan kontes English Speech ini. Akhirnya kami ucapkan selamat berkompetisi, semoga sukses, Post-KUPANG selalu jaya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, salve, Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om, Namo Buddhaya. Salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera, salam sehat untuk kita semua. Terima kasih.